Hey everyone, I'm Jaden with Golden Properties, and if you're a landlord in North Idaho, one of the smartest things you can do to protect your investment is understand the state's landlord-tenant laws. Knowing your rights and responsibilities not only helps you avoid legal issues, it also sets the tone for strong, professional relationships with your tenants. Before we jump in, just a quick disclaimer. This video is for general information only and should not be considered legal advice. Laws can change, and every rental situation is different. So, if you're dealing with a legal issue, we highly recommend reaching out to a qualified attorney. Now, let's walk through what every landlord needs to know. Let's start with required disclosures. Idaho is pretty landlord-friendly when it comes to disclosures. In fact, there's only one disclosure required by law. If your property was built before 1978, you must inform tenants about lead-based paint risks. That's a federal rule, and it applies to homes, apartments, any rental unit built before that year. Beyond that, everything else is optional, though we recommend providing key information up front to avoid confusion later. Once you sign a lease, tenants automatically gain several rights under Idaho law. These include the right to live in a safe, habitable home, the right to receive their security deposit within 21 days of move-out, unless otherwise outlined in the lease, the right to be treated fairly under the Fair Housing Act, and the right to proper advance notice before landlord entry. Tenants also have responsibilities. They must keep the property clean and sanitary, pay rent on time, use the unit and its systems properly, notify you of any maintenance issues, and respect the peaceful enjoyment of others. If a tenant violates those responsibilities, that's when your landlord rights come into play. As a landlord, you have the right to enter the unit for repairs or showings with at least 24 hours notice, collect a security deposit at move-in, reject applicants who don't meet your screening criteria, raise rent with proper notice. Idaho has no rent control laws, and not renew a lease for any reason as long as it's non-discriminatory. You're also responsible for maintaining a habitable living environment, returning the security deposit within 21 days of move-out, unless otherwise noted in the lease, following proper eviction procedures, and complying with fair housing laws. Whether you have one rental or a whole portfolio, it's essential to operate within the law. Let's talk about evictions, a sensitive but important topic. In Idaho, you can evict for reasons like non-payment of rent, lease violations, staying beyond the lease, or illegal activity on the premises. But here's the key. You must follow legal procedures. You can't just change the locks or shut off utilities. You need a valid reason, proper notice, and, if necessary, a court order. Lastly, security deposits. While not legally required, most landlords collect one. You can deduct for unpaid rent or damage beyond wear and tear, but you must return what's left within 21 days and include an itemized list of any deductions, unless another time period is noted within the original lease agreement. So to sum it up, understanding Idaho's landlord-tenant laws helps you stay protected, run your rentals professionally, and avoid the kind of headaches that come from cutting corners. Thanks for letting us share a little knowledge with you today. Talk to you next time.